Right, guys, this here is normally not the sort of mess you see in my office. This sofa, I'm not going to use it in here, so we're just going to put it somewhere else. I'm going to go through all my drawers. I got so many things down here, which I want to put somewhere else. Like these games, I never really play them, so why not put them somewhere else? And have a good sort out in my drawers, so I keep stuff which I do want to keep here. So that's going to be a little bit of my today's project. Just woken up, had a good night's sleep, nice being back in my own bed. I'm not feeling that burnt today, thankfully, but I think I'm going to try and stay a little bit out of the sun because I had so much, even though it's a beautiful day out, and I would love to just go out and be in the sun lounger, but I can't get burnt. But I'm going to open and get some fresh air in though. Look at all the dandelions. Alright, but I'm going to put some music on and get started clearing up and sorting out my stuff, because I think that's very, very needed. Wow, guys, this is taking me all day. I'm not even done yet. Because every time I start taking something and packing down in those small boxes there, and there, to put up on the in the attic next door, and well, you know, over there in the workshop, over there, and always suddenly get this bloody urge that I want to catch my Osora and play some kendama. It's taking me all day, seriously. And that's not only that, because I need a unit so I can have to stand over there. This sofa I don't like. I wish it was just a chair. A chair I would have been fine with, but a whole sofa is a bit too much in here for me. I know there's plenty of room. It's a big room actually. It doesn't take that much space. The only downside is that we got leaning walls everywhere, so I can't just push it into the wall. And I don't like it in front of the door. Because Sally used to go with the door look out. But sorting out a whole lot of stuff. You guys ever remember seeing this? This is my own homemade tama. I've made this myself. It's like cheap wood, you can see, that's why there's some cracks in it. But it's my very, very own homemade, completely from scratch kendama bowl. And it's actually quite round. Surprisingly good, actually. Oh, and these I made myself as well. There's one here, which is cracked because the wood was wet when I made it, so it's not that cracked. This one is the only one I made which didn't crack, but it's not done yet. You can see the base cut was basically flat. And the problem is the wood I used for this tama here, this tama I also made myself, it's so soft you can see how it gets dense. That's why it's so easy to do border on it, because the point here is very, very hard wood and very, very pointy, and it makes these deep holes every time I land and border. Looks like a dog chewed it. Yeah. Homemade stuff for the win. I need to go down to get some to eat shortly, and then I'll take Sally out for a long walk, and yeah, then back home and clear up a little bit more. So that's nice, and yeah, it's getting better, tidier. My shelf fell down, my fingerboard shelf, so that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, all right, time to go down and get some dinner, din-dins. So I'm just taking the two puppies out for a walk. I just had to yell at Rania. She spotted a cat or something quite far away, and she's, Rania, come up here. You can fall down there. She spotted a cat, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna run for that. But I managed to stop her just before she goes up, because sometimes when she sees something, she goes for it, and I can't stop her. And she's really naughty about that part. And even though I can whistle quite loud, she don't come back, and that's the bad side about Rodney. Another bad side is also when strangers come around. Like, my mum and dad live so close to this footpath here. When anyone comes on bicycles, walking, or skating, or whatever, she barks at them and put up her hackles, the hairs on the back, and gets so angry. We don't like that part of Rodney at all. Else, besides that, she's a lovely dog. So, Sally always hangs around. Rania is just about to come now because she's seen Sally go the other way. Beautiful sunset, nice evening. There's hardly any wind, perfect for flying. I would have taken my plane out if it wasn't because that little butthole there, because she has to chase my plane, go over the fields, bark like mad, and that can get really annoying. There's a bat flying there, can you see it? He's flying around there, definitely. There's a bat. That's a bat. Did you see it? Try again again. If I hold still, you might see something fly up. There, that's a bat. There he is. Bat mouse. Yeah, he's flying around chasing insects. There's loads of insects in the air. He's having food.
Can I get closer? There he goes. Little bat. Yeah, they're very tiny, not bigger than this in Denmark, really, really small. Right, come on, you two minges, let's go back. I don't trust your naughtiness. You're full of trouble, you two. He's flying around there, definitely. There's a bat. That's a bat. Did you see it? Try again again. If I hold still, you might see something fly up. There, that's a bat. There he is. Bat mouse. Yeah, he's flying around chasing insects. There's loads of insects in the air. He's having food. Can I get closer? There he goes. Little bat. Yeah, they're very tiny, not bigger than this in Denmark, really, really small. Right, come on, you two minges, let's go back. I don't trust your naughtiness. You're full of trouble, you two. What the one doesn't think about, the other one does. Just with kids, they're just like kids. Full of play, full of silliness. And they wind each other out terribly. Sally winds to run you up the most. Woo, my scooter, I need a new one. Can you see how it vibrates? My legs are all red because it's got so much sun on them. Right, see you a bit later. So we're starting to get somewhat sorted out. I still need to, this bag goes in the attic because I don't use that all the time. My backpack stays here because I use that a lot. This remote control car is probably going to be put in the attic as well because it doesn't run. If you look inside here, you'll see it's actually just a bare shell. You probably can't see it, but it's empty inside. It used to be a nitro car, but I want to transform it into an electric. And I have the motor kit and everything, but Lasse was supposed to make the motor mount. And I have even drawn some plans for him and such, but he hasn't got time because his education is such time consuming. So that hasn't been fixed yet. And all these things are going over upstairs. There's like 3 boxes full. That's the lid, and that's going into another box. But all these boxes are full of stuff which I want to keep, but I hardly ever use them up here. So I don't really feel like I'm ready to part with it first or yet. So I'm going to keep it a little bit while yet and see how things go. My PlayStation there is going to be connected up somewhere else, I don't know. I don't really play so much on this one. I use the one down in the living room because I have a slim one. This one here, however, is a more old model because it got the car read and everything inside here. It's the 60GB one. It's also the only model who can play PlayStation 2 games, so it's quite a rare one these days. Not many have them anymore. It's a little bit dusty. I need to dust it off. Oh, and many people also ask, why don't you never play guitar? Simple, I can't. I can't play guitar. I wanted to learn it and I always wanted to learn it. Whoa. I need a tip that can damn. I see it's still wobbly. Blah 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 blah. No, I always wanted to learn guitar because I think it's an awesome instrument and I love the sound of it. And I just wanted to learn to play simple stuff like Blink-182 and stuff like that. Punk rock, pop rock and stuff like that. And pop songs. But never got around to do it. And I used to play a lot of piano, keyboard, but I don't have one at the moment. But I'm hoping that I can get a new one in the future. But I just want to have a MIDI one which I can connect to my MacBook and then use it that way. That would be much easier. And again, sorry for the video, it's been so behind. But I really had to try to upload stuff, but I also had to record new stuff. So I'm really trying to get back on the speed of it now. But I think I'm done with today of cleaning up in here now. I'm not taking this on the upstairs now because there's no light up there. I'm on to tomorrow. And then the sofa job and all that will do tomorrow as well. So, yeah, I think I've done well. And but people are still asking me if I want to do an edit of fingerboard soon. Yes, I will do one. But as mentioned, I am basically the only one down here now fingerboarding. Lasse don't fingerboard. He's basically only play kendama and play computer games. Robin hardly ever fingerboards anymore because he got his school and his scootering as well. He spends a lot of time on scootering besides school and his taekwondo class. And
Sebastian don't fingerboard anymore. The only one actually fingerboarding a little bit, not very much though, is Christian from Noir decks, and he actually have a sale on. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for this video, and he got a sale on, so you can buy a Noir deck for only $7.50. That's really cheap. Actually, it's extremely cheap. So go and check that out if you want to. That's awesome. Yeah, other than that, I don't know if I'm going to do any more today or something like that. We'll see. I might catch you a little bit later. If not, we'll see. Blah, blah, blah.
Who's going to win? Philip, Matthias. I put my money on Matthias. How about you?